So like, how do you all feel in our society today? Like, I feel like men are getting less masculine.
Like, just what sense though?
Like sometimes, what do you call it again? Opening doors for women and stuff like that.
Chivalry.
Chivalry.
Well,
Chivalry is dead. Like,
can you blame men for that though? Especially in certain places, it's not. So chivalry isn't necessarily appreciated. And then a lot of times you try to be chivalrous and then it's met with so much hostility, especially with social media. They might even record you and post you and be like, oh, this guy said, yeah. So like from the aspect of chivalry, I definitely understand why men, like me, for example, if I know you and I'm going in a building, of course I'll open the door for you. But it's not every girl I'm going to open the door for because really and truly, I don't know you and I do not know. This is my perspective. I don't know you and I don't know how you're going to react. So what do you guys think? Like, do you think chivalry is dead because men are becoming more feminine or because men do not think women are appreciative?
Well, I'll say this, right? I don't think it has anything to do with men being more feminine. That's a different thing that I'll come to later on. Because there's no reason I should be hearing what I hear on a daily basis. But when it comes to
what did you hear that?
chivalry,
What did you hear?
man, how do you just wake up in the morning and first thing is like, yo, what you on? And then the next thing you're texting me is I'm making a nail appointment. Going to the what does that even make you sound like?
Making a nail appointment for himself?
Yes, for himself. I'm like, oh, I actually thought, I was like, oh, maybe he's talking about his girl. I'm like, oh, dang, you're making a nail point for your girl. Like, nah, man, I'm going for myself. I'm like,
God forbid a man
man, I had to wipe my eyes and see what I was reading, bro. I thought I was tripping out.
God forbid a man takes care of
God
himself.
forbid somebody wants to get a manicure.
God forbid. Next thing, they like pedicures and massage.
All right, Daniel. Like, let's see. You can't get massage.
I wish. No.
Don't get me wrong though. I would get a manicure.
Like,
I would get a manicure.
All right,
but like,
don't lie to them. Don't lie.
Talk about, man, just if you don't buy yourself some nail clippers and a file and do that thing by yourself,
You use a
going
file.
through a whole nail.
You use a file.
If you want to use a file, you use a file. I don't use a file.
No. That was too specific. You for sure use.
People use a file.
He said he don't.
I don't use
file.
I just take my nail clippers sometimes. Just you know what I mean. But like, if people want to be extra, get a file, whatever, and do what you need to do with your hands and feet.
I don't know if that makes sense. I do see how it's not traditional, but like nothing's wrong with a man trying to just
like, look,
especially when you're dealing with women.
I don't really think there's like something wrong with getting a
like you're just trying to be clean.
manicure. I know you do. Yeah, it's all good.
Maybe you do get makeup or something.
No, that's not even masculinity. That's a whole different.
No, people do that.
Makeup,
people,
straight men.
Like no,
Straight men.
Wait, what do you mean by makeup?
What do you mean? What do I mean by makeup? Foundation.
Straight men put on foundation.
Oh,
I hear.
that's a whole other.
I
want to say
that is
foundation. There's even like makeup. Like when I was in primary school, when I was very small. We used to take like class pictures at the end of the year.
Yeah, that's different though.
And they used to like put some like makeup on your face to like
one-off instances
or just like just to powder your
like people do it
like you mean like
you know what I mean?
Eyebrows, like the on the lashes and stuff like that.
That's like get pretty.
So that's what I thought I heard.
But low-key, I feel like being less masculine would be like you're a deadbeat guy. So like the girl does everything for you. Like you're in a relationship and the girl is the one paying for everything, or the girl low-key driving a girl's car. Low-key. Okay. Not driving a girl's car. Using a girl's car to go around like it's yours is low-key not masculine. Hot take. What y'all think?
I don't think that is true.
Depends on the circumstance.
Like, nah, if you don't own a car, and
but you're
the
leeching,
girl owns a car, but you're not exactly leeching. It's like a,
But what if you're leeching?
Family car, like some people do, like you're just like used to using it together and stuff like that. It's way different now from, if you don't own a car, that's like, it depends on your circumstance. If you don't have the money for a car, like it's different. Like, and your girl has a car and you're just like cool, you're using it together. But like if it's a situation where you have to be like asking for the car, basically begging her to use the car, so like that. Oh yeah, I can agree that it's a little less masculine. Now you get what I'm saying?
So what it came to my
oh Lord.
But yeah, low-key though. What I was trying to say, like if you're leeching, Yeah, it's definitely less. I get like sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but like if your first instinct every time is so let me just drive a car, you don't put gas in it, you doing anything. Come on,
Don't put gas in it.
Like-
That's a whole like that. Now that's
Like-
Because I came from the aspect that's like, oh, you're using the car, but like, you know, you're still putting gas in it, maybe even still washing it.
No, you don't even take care of the
cleaning.
car.
You
Because
gotta
there's
take-
some guys who do that.
you got to take care of the car too. Like you can't just use someone's car and like even if it's your girl's car, you can't just use the car and not take care of the car. That's like plain disrespectful.
That's so you're not my car. And then stuff like I've heard women complaining for stuff like checking tires or like being physical, like let's say building stuff. That's what some people categorize less masculine as. So do you believe like men or masculinity is defined by our physical ability to do or build stuff?
Well, I think that's, I don't know. Well, half and half. It's you should be able to do some stuff, and at the same time, it's like you're not going to be able to do everything. Like if you say change a tire, I can change a tire.
So if you
If
can't,
you say fix a car,
okay.
I'm not a mechanic. What do you want? I can get you a mechanic.
Mm,
I'm not a mechanic. I can't do that. I don't know how to do that.
okay.
If you say fix a car or do a tire, maybe like, oh, I need my tires changed, or I have a flat, I need my tire changed. I'm like, cool, I can pull up and do it.
Mm.
That's different because that I know how to do. But then when it comes to like, oh, maybe change a light bulb, you know, maybe like some to do stuff like, oh, put up a desk, and, you know, stuff like that, things like that. It's
If
like,
you
oh,
can't do that, you're less masculine. You're not masculine.
that's not what I'm saying. There are things that you would know how to do and things you wouldn't know how to do.
So what about the men who can't do those simple stuff? Are they less masculine?
For me, I think masculinity is kind of all encompassing. It's both physical, mental. Like it's not just the whole like physical stuff. There's a lot of physical aspect. Personally, I feel like at least every guy should do at least like 5 to 10 push-ups. Because I think I saw someone that the average someone American could do average push-ups. Somebody in America could do like 5 or like 10. I was like very low in numbers. Like people should, like I feel that also counts like towards masculinity, but masculinity is just like a physical thing. It's all encompassing.
Mentality too.
It's how you react emotionally, how you react like physically, how you think mentally too, how you treat people outside. It's not even just treating women, not just being what's the word again? Chivalrous, not just being there. It's also how you treat people, how you treat that old grandma walking across the street. Like it's all encompassing. Like it's not just something that's based on one quality, like physical. It's not just that.
Yeah, fair enough. I agree. I'm not gonna lie, I agree with you.
Because generally, I think men are becoming less masculine. As a whole group, and I feel like you can see that in society today. You can see how children are growing up. So how do you feel? Are men becoming less masculine, like CAP certified?
Certified.
Fine.
Certified for sure.